After high school, I went to a liberal arts college. So I had to take a lot of courses in English and anthropology and those types of classes on top of my physics major classes and math classes. I was also a music performance major, so I took a lot of music classes and played in music ensembles. So a liberal arts degree, in a sense, really gets you outside of just your major. So you don't just think science all day. You also go home and read a book about philosophy. So it really broadens the way you think. And then after that, I actually did go into a PhD program. I started off in a PhD program in physics. And then I found that for me personally, physics was really not for me. So in a lot of ways, physics really emphasizes learning the theories of science. So a lot of the background theory around, for example, my field was going to be material science. A lot of the really fine theories of what goes behind molecules and how they interact together. What I really wanted to do was hands-on science. So about a year and a half into the physics program, I switched to the electrical engineering department at the same university. And there I was much happier. I was in the lab all the time. I got a job as a research assistant, which means I had my own projects in the labs. I worked in a clean room. I was working with lasers. So those are exactly what I wanted to be doing. Now, after that, though, my schooling career kind of took an interesting turn because I took a class in patent law. And in taking that class, I realized that, my liberal arts education is coming back because not only am I a scientist and do I not have a very strong background in technology, I can also write about it and I can also understand other people's science very well. So that got me thinking about it even before I received my PhD. So my formal education certainly did help because to become a patent agent, one of the things that you have to do is you have to pass a test that's given by the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office. And it's a pretty difficult test. One requirement is that you have a major in college in a science or a math so that you can think more along the lines of the way that inventors think. And I had the option of going to business school for a master's of business administration or going to law school and getting a Juris Doctor. At that point in my career, I had a very holistic view of how a patent can help a business, and really from a business perspective. So I was working in a pretty big company at the time, a big technology company that was making products that were going into famous other products like the iPhone and MacBook and those kinds of things. So it was a very exciting time, but there were so many business things that went into the way that that company thought about patents. And I thought that by going to law school, I may be limiting my perspective to just thinking about the law part. And I wanted to really think broadly about how a patent fits into a company's perspective. So that's why I decided to go to business school. And I have not regretted that.